This here is Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic, issue number 7. Last time, Billy got captured by the Black Dragon. We find Billy in the Dark Dimension with Goldar, and they talk briefly as Goldar tells him he was sent there as a punishment. We then cut to images of the Tyrannosaurus Dino Zord in some kind of hangar bay with the Black Dragon taking control of the Zord. Now, this was interesting to see because in the TV series, the Dino Zords were shown to have different hiding places in different environments. The Tyrannosaurus in the TV show appeared from the ground. The first time we see Zords in a hangar bay of any kind is in Power Rangers Zeo. In that series, the Zords were kept in a hangar bay within a mountain, presumably the same mountain as where the command center is. And back at the command center, Rita has her putties rebuilding it. She also wants Alpha's headpiece melted down to be used as a lamp, but Alpha seemingly comes online. In the pocket dimension, Trini is taking apart a power morpher to see if there's anything wrong with them after they lost their powers. And this is another interesting thing we never saw in the TV series, because it's the first time a power morpher has been taken apart. So Trini believes the 5 core rangers have been cut off from the morphin grid, which is why they cannot morph. But Tommy is unaffected because he has a different connection to them. Tommy is elsewhere playing back the moments just before the command center exploded, and Kimberly is with him to offer some support. Tommy is still very new to the team, and Kimberly tells Tommy that everyone is still adjusting to the changes. But then Rita begins broadcasting a message all around the Earth. She speaks to everyone in whatever language is native in their area, and the writers cleverly made this possible by saying it's intergalactic technology. Maybe that's why almost all the aliens and monsters spoke English in the TV series. So Rita wants the world leaders to stand down, otherwise she'll have the Dino Zords destroy them. It was nice to see the Tyrannosaurus in Paris and the saber-toothed tiger in Japan. Not only was it cool seeing the Dino Zords outside of Angel Grove for a change, but it was also reminiscent of the episodes The Mutiny, where Lord Zed takes control of the Tyrannosaurus Dino Zord. After viewing Rita's transmission, Trini says they need Billy's knowledge to access the morphin grid. Using Tommy's background knowledge of Rita's moon base, they decide to go there to rescue Billy. But instead of teleporting, Jason and Tommy take the Dragon Zord, which is capable of spaceflight. That is something exclusive to the comics, and Jason says the Zords were always capable of spaceflight, but only in theory. Another thing exclusive to the comics is a base defense system, operated by the putties. They target the Dragon Zord, but it fights back. Jason takes control of the Dragon Zord as Tommy enters Rita's palace. In the Pockets dimension, Zack wonders if Zordon is still alive, and Trini thinks he is, but cuts off from the Rangers, just like in the Green with Evil saga. Trini somewhat regrets getting Jason to retreat from the previous battle with the Black Dragon, but Zack tells her they may have been wiped out had they stayed. Suddenly, they detect a transmission seemingly from Alpha. Back on the moon, Jason is still causing damage to the moon base with the Dragon Zord, whilst Tommy gets pummeled by the Black Dragon. So the Black Dragon grows to attack the Dragon Zord and easily knocks it off the moon's surface. And the issue ends with the Black Dragon grabbing hold of Tommy. This was a fairly strong entry in the series, with a bit more progress with the storylines, such as Rita taking over the command center and beginning an attack across the globe. And it was interesting seeing all the new additions Boom Studios has brought to the Rangers universe, like the Dino Zord's hangar and their spaceflight capabilities.